So people are thinking that someone new must have entered your life and helped you turn everything around and helped you heal, rather than accepting or feeling that maybe it was the result of your own inner work. And they have jumped to the easiest conclusion, which is that someone else has held your hand and saved you, and that's the only logical explanation in their heads of how you've gone from this nervous, sensitive, a panicky energy, frazzled nervous system to this inner peace, nourishment, secure, healthy and healed, because they can't fathom how you've gone from this to this. And to them, it's like an overnight transformation, or they have just recently been able to see the results of your inner work. Now something has become glaringly obvious to them, that they can't even deny, that you have completely changed and you're not like how you used to be before. Maybe before you were quite timid, you were afraid, or you may have been overly nervous, but you've done a lot of healing and shadow integration, it seems, and now stepping out into the light. And this transformation seems so unfathomable to other people. They just don't know how anything like that could be possible. They think it's too magical. How can one person go from the way they used to be to the amazing way that they are now? Like, to them, it seems like that way to them, that you never have a bad day, that you are calm and peaceful, happy, joyful. Maybe in a way they are seeing you too brightly, and they're assuming that your life must be perfect now, and that you found a way to completely break free from whatever used to give you a more difficult time. Although that could be somewhat true, we're all human and we all have our trials and tribulations, just slightly ups and downs. But now it seems you have a lot more ups than you do have downs. Have like, upsetting moments. And yeah, they think that someone has nursed you back into health, quote unquote, and you couldn't have done this alone. It seems like that. I'm getting that energy of they don't want to believe that you could be capable of actually taking your life into your own hands and achieving something this grand and big, whatever it is you've managed to do, that's made these people actually see you in that completely new, different way, better way. Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. And so this is actually the reality here, that it's part of your reward for, like, good karma. It's the reward for all the hard work you've been doing. You've been working on yourself quietly in the background. Maybe people underestimated you because you weren't talking about your plans. They only saw the final result, and they can't fathom how you've gone from like 0 to 100. And yeah, it's like your life is now full of good news, or is soon gonna be that way. And so people might even start giving you the credit that you deserve. Even if they don't do it loudly and publicly, they will somewhat imply it, or they will just start to observe and notice you a bit more. Or they might actually think, because you seem so secure now, that you don't need any praise, validation, or words from them. So I guess, yeah, that's that. But it does seem definitely that someone or a few people will be appreciating you very much soon and will credit you in some way. So what you need to know currently is that, yeah, this is definitely good news that's appeared in the reading. For a lot of you, your creativity will be coming back far stronger than it's ever been before, or a lot more strong and powerful. So it might be, I'm getting this in my mind right now, it might be very useful for you to, if you have any ideas that pop up in your head, don't waste it, write them down or jot them down as soon as possible. Even if you don't directly do all of those things, at least you have something that you can think about and maybe even start a new creative project or continue to pick back your long lost, let's say there was a project, it could be an art project or some sort of story you were writing or a book or something along those lines, something you wanted to do or was doing many years ago but stopped for any sort of reason. It could be that now you're picking that back up and taking on the project in a fun, optimistic and playful way. You know, it's like your entire mindset is making a drastic change for the better. You're looking more hopeful and optimistic about what you have to look forward to in your life, and looking at all the results that are about to be pouring in, all the good news you're about to receive, any kind of compliment or praise or something that's acknowledged your hard work in some way, even if they don't say it directly, or you'll just know, like from signs from the universe or of some sort. And yeah, you'll be in this mindset where, and this feeling where you just enjoy everything around you. That is, you feel the sense of fulfillment, peace. Look how she's relaxing, closing her eyes, being one with her surroundings, with nature, being at peace here. And again, it looks like, yeah, something's gonna be offered to you. I don't know what that is. Some kind of, it could be acknowledgement, credit, maybe someone compliments you sincerely, or someone even could give you an offer of some sort. It could be based on something creative you might have done or are doing. So this is the final message for the collective here who tune into my videos. And this was quite a tangent, quite unexpected from the original topic of this reading, but is strongly coming through. You know what I said earlier about you starting a creative project or you gaining that spark of creativity again, where you are finally getting the results of your hard work that you have done and what you've built for yourself. So there is a strong message here of a community forming around the more that you are in your truth and the more you use your voice to not only express yourself but to take advantage of the creative ideas you are getting soon or might be getting, or the more you are in your creativity and optimistic outlook, followed by, discipline and self-devotion, the more that these aligned people or aligned opportunities find you or are drawn to you. And you have to be bold, you have to be quite fearless and unapologetic about any of your creative endeavors. Like, avoid second guessing or thinking, what if I'm not ready? What if my work isn't good enough? Or what if my drawing, my painting isn't good enough? What if people don't like it? Any sort of thoughts like that, just let it float away, drift away like a cloud. You're being called here to make your decision regardless of whether you feel ready or not. Or instead of waiting for things to happen, you start slowly building and taking things into your own hands here. And it's saying here, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So it looks like your intuition, your instincts, they already know where you are drawn towards and where you need to go. But you need to create a safe space within your own mind to just chill and contemplate on things and figure out what you're feeling drawn towards that puts you a little bit outside of your comfort zone for now. It's not always going to be the easier thing that gets you where you want to be in life. Your dream reality comes from slightly challenging yourself and overcoming these obstacles and doing the meaningful things day by day, and it will all build and add together. And so it's saying, yeah, definitely you're getting new creative ideas, or you're finding it a lot easier to express yourself. And the more you follow that, and the more, like I said, you jot down some ideas that you're having, it could actually lead to not just like your own healing, but your aligned people, your community, and yeah. And the more you need to do things out of love, not necessarily pressuring yourself or hating yourself into glowing up or improving yourself. It needs to come from a place of, yeah, you love yourself, you want what's best for you, so you're willing to do the work you need to be able to enjoy yourself and do what needs to be done. And so for this reading, it has come up that you have been, if you resonate with this, you have been working hard, you have been doing the work. So you're just so close to enjoying these rewards that are about to be there soon. The more you stay in your truth.